Nothing. Nothing but that box I can't get.
Oh, you won't ever be able to get it now.
Really?
Yeah, because you went around Measurehead instead of going through.
Ah.
It's also just, like, change in that box.
It's also just your gun. What? Just absolutely nothing.
I'm trying to find out anything for the chain mystery. You've already talked to the Pale Driver.
Does the guy with the mugs ever show up at his place?
Yes. Eventually.
Not, I won't be able to right now?
Nope.
Okay. Autosave. Why is this still yellow?
The tracks are as they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps. Fortunately, the street sweeper still hasn't noticed their presence.
And I can't talk to you. I wonder if I can from the balcony.
No.
Oh, alright. Hey, going in and out of doors moved time. Did it?
Just
No.
go back to racist lorry driver.
Alright.
Sorry. I know we've done this many times.
We have, but you have new information. Let's do it.
Oh, let me tell you, I don't.
Oh.
We're just gonna go through every fucking dialogue option that he has.
Okay.
Looking for something odd.
So you can ask him about
Argument.
drugs.
It's about, but not the.
Not sheep, ostriches.
Huh. Hey, you mixed up your metaphors.
Whatever. Go back to your college class.
Okay, unhelpful.
Someone has to be unpopular.
I'm not the only one. Look, I've read books. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design.
Probably don't have to ask him
So,
that.
He's going on a
naturally,
shit.
Up ahead. Whatever.
go right ahead.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is stern. Not a lot of moral fiber on this one yet, he thinks. Wriggled out of it.
What are you hauling?
Oh, not much
Is he
anymore.
apples?
I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the doc apples. Yeah, apple.
He's given you the runaround. Let's
tell
be
me the cover
honest,
story.
You were best
I think. Although, actually, maybe juice your rhetoric. I know you have a plus rhetoric item. Or minus rhetoric, one of them. Yeah, your hat is minus rhetoric, that's right.
Looking for something odd? Oh, not much anymore. Apples.
Apples.
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
Try again.
Oh, not much anymore. Apples.
Apples. It's exactly the kind of
like a
thing
cover
you'd
story.
say if...
Look, as detective. Oh, I'm here to pick up a load of fucking apples, man.
Damn, you're not gonna get more out of him on this. He's put up the wall of racism.
I have no idea. Let's just go 3 now. Right to
Yeah,
privileges.
they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter. Had a royal license. Sure fucking is. We have a guild and everything, huh? Goddamn right. Trusting street thugs with their goods is going to fuck him right up the ass. Mark my
Street just
words.
seems like it might...
Generations of
some
practice
hidden
and no
check.
laughing matter.
Problem is, I can't find just, like, someone who has the entire dialogue tree.
Wonderful. Do I need to, like... Yeah, I don't know.
I'll be a second while I look. You could check the racist lorry driver's lorry again, and maybe there's a dialogue option in there.
Maybe we missed something there.
A lorry stuck, the windows up. Fumes of heavy fuel oil waft over you, making your eyes sting.
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
The drive, a large metal pendant hangs from the back.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this spot.
Maybe I'm just not allowed.
Open up your task list.
Yeah.
Do you have a task to find or talk to Kuno about drugs? Did you already do that?
I might have already done it. Can we? Yeah, done.
Probably would have been Monday.
Maybe
Go
not.
talk to Kuno about drugs.
Okay.
Oh boy, somebody's favorite activity.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Shack, I believe. The drugs were in his shack.
The fuck do you want with it? Oh, that?
Okay.
Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Demo tape?
Yeah, Kuno plays on snuff radio, fucks pigs, live, fucks their heads off. Kuno's a cop killer.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, that? Kuno too brutal for you, huh? Kuno fuck your tongue off.
Yeah.
Why are you fucking on
That's
yourself
fine.
in front of Kuno? Talk kingdom to
You
Kuno.
have so much
or
morale
fuck
that
off.
you're
Good
fine.
call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about
That's
his
an
kingdom.
empathy check.
Yeah.
What's the first option? Sorry, it's covered up.
Body?
Body. Who is Kuno?
Who's Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno. You already know that slow shit.
How could I forget?
Kuno thinks you have brain damage or some shit.
Kuno, stop being
This is
nice
true.
to the pig! Step away from Kuno, fat-ass creep!
Ease off, see. Don't be telling Kuno what Kuno can do. What else you want, Pigman?
Eh.
I wonder if you're locked out because you opted out of finding
Kuno
drugs.
doesn't fuck.
There's simply an option that's not there for the racist lorry driver for you, but you might have to like be interested in drugs to even see it, and you opted out of the drug thought, which is fine. I just didn't understand why you couldn't see it.
Okay. Well,
That was my biggest issue with this whole affair. It was like, why isn't it there?
I guess we're reading case files till 9?
Yeah.
It's the ledger you found. It takes about half an hour to... This, true people, the graffiti, the case file, the crew, the night, a staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority. And that love truly is possible. No one cares what you believe in, man with the smelly toilet ledger. A.K. Leslie, the only way for threatening, fine. It's plain to see from the files that, good, you're learning. If the files are to be trusted, he must have it in the process. He came at her, can't get out of, which is also why the officer responsible
All right. Two
narrowly
more.
escapes and discipline. It would, that's all. Who knows? Don't worry. One day you may still catch the man with the square gun.
That one was only 15 minutes. That's actually good.
Murder. Joseph Mills didn't get off the... Okay, so the case is handed to you because Mills isn't getting anywhere. Yeah, no one and Mills has no idea. See? You can't even read the thing without... Yeah. Smoking hookah. Not much has changed.
All right. Map update? What did I just get?
I don't know. Go all the way up to the top. Something fill in.
The backyard wall.
What?
I got a conceptualization.
Huh? What? Okay. I mean, it's on your way to the apartments anyway, I guess.
It is. What? I mean, I'll take it. We'll find out what it is when we see the modifiers. Was it because I successfully went through that case file?
I don't think so.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Oh, no, because it's because of the time of day.
The time of day.
Wow.
I thought it was the time of day. I wasn't positive about it though.
Huh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Why must we stop?
Gendarmerie, you found me.
His slender figure is backlit by city lights, its distant streets and motorways flashing like diamonds.
All right, we got your hint.
Beautiful.
We got your
So tell
hint,
me,
but we didn't realize
here
you
to
were
make things
lying
right
about your
again?
name.
Listen, I'm smart, but I'm not smart. Listen, I'm just trying not to screw up.
Beautiful. I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
Nice view.
Mm-hmm. That's why I chose this place. Martinez is special, isn't it?
Wait. Suddenly you are digging things?
Not now, Kim. Why do I want to meet him?
Trust me. You do.
Okay, but first, you.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark and the neighboring windows have lit up one by one. Downstairs, a cat crosses the yard, disappearing into the bush.
Cat?
Besides, I've got to run.
He's going to leave you alone again. That's sad. Something tells you you're never going to talk to an individual this cool or mysterious ever again.
Where to?
To the city. It's a beautiful night.
All right, go then. Leave me again.
Yeah, listen, we gotta talk.
Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant.
We'll talk. Take care, all right?
Boom.
Well,
Kill point.
shit.
Interview
he's
with the
gone
Sunday
again.
friend.
Looks like it's becoming a theme for him.
He's always leaving. Why is he always leaving, Kim?
All right. Anyway.
Right after you.
One moment, please, as I click on things.
Could you also pull up your tactical skin? Sorry, I'm still trying to find some sense in this. Joyce's info on the lynching.
I need my badge.
Yeah, I would talk to her again once you're done with this.
Okay.
I'm one last moonshot. Please bear with me. I'm sorry. It's interesting.
Think her to bed?
Yeah.
I mean, that's all positive, but I don't think you need half of that right now.
I don't need any of that.
Wait, no, still take it.
What? Ah.
It's clothes.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. They go together. All right, now then.
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
His hands are clean and well manicured. This is a man who knows the importance of appearances.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Sur-la-Clé. I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
Hanging? What a drag. He seems like a cultured gentleman. You should ask him about the finer things.
Tell me about the hat.
I got it from the head of the Samaran delegation on my trip to Lomantang. It's made from a special charcoal-colored bamboo. It's an emblem of the formal normalization of our diplomatic relations. That's really all I can tell you about it.
The lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
You witnessed it?
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
Start from the beginning.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
Sounds like the victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated. Interesting.
Because he was probably already dead, Kim. We knew this. Who were they?
I couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very Martinez. Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanities.
How many?
I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
The lieutenant sends you a sharp look at the mention of that number.
Any of them real big?
That's a giant you're describing. No, they were all quite human, as far as I could tell. I went back inside.
Were you able to see anything from inside?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man. All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
Well, then you definitely aren't going to be able to tell me too. So what happened next?
Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything.
Why didn't you call the RCM?
You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in such circumstances. I was simply in shock. I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
About what time was all this happening, approximately?
All I can say is that it was late.
So you didn't actually witness it?
No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
If I say that was a waste of time, he might add something. So let's see.
I'm sorry I couldn't be of more assistance.
So, what are you doing here?
The Coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
Okay, but why are you... I don't really care about that. What is the
La
international
communauté
community?
internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the Coalition. In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution.
All right, what about that?
It is the most important thing.
That doesn't tell me anything.
It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment, which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
Basically, it makes sure the price of bread doesn't change.
Précisément. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce. That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%.
What's wrong, bud?
The below 2% of what question? It's fascinating. All right.
But not too far below, no. Too below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%.
You're not answering my questions.
The Coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet?
You can sell
Yes.
A sound monetary policy is essential for addressing uncertainty. Stability, but I don't have my leaflets
paused.
on me today.
He paused for
That's
too long.
bad. You can always call our information line. Making information available is part of the Moral Intern's commitment to transparency.
Didn't even give you a pamphlet.
Maybe he will at the end of this.
Whatever you wish, officer.
Tell me about that other guy.
Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
But you haven't told me who he is.
Sorry. Who?
You know.
But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future,
But
especially
but his name?
Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please don't put me in this situation.
I just want to stay neutral.
He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes. He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like him.
Sure. Moving on.
I'm all ears, officer.
Thanks.
A moment, officer. Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Why not? You leaving?
It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. And I'm pressed for time. After you leave, I should be leaving as well.
That's not the real reason he's so apprehensive. Men in his position shouldn't be seen loitering around in underprivileged young men's apartments in the middle of the night.
Sure, go ahead. It's a beautiful space.
Did I get everything I wanted out
Was
of this
there
guy?
anything else? The coalition is the economy impacts the entire
Okay, sure.
international.
Why are you here?
Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here.
So you're some kind of bureaucrat?
Yes, as I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stability.
Sure. How about that?
It's the International Organization for Moralists, hence Moralist International. The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its many mind babies, as is the coalition.
So, one.
Doing one's job doesn't automatically make one anyone's bitch. Besides, there are more nefarious powers to work for than the moral intern.
You moralist.
But of course.
Am I a moralist?
Well, do you value freedom? Do you believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values?
Is Kim a moralist?
Me?
You've managed to catch the lieutenant off guard, but only for a moment.
Oh, you broke
He
his
quickly
armor just
recomposes
once.
himself.
I'm a lieutenant of the RCM, dedicated to maintaining law and order in Ravachol.
A very moralist answer.
The lieutenant is practiced in the art of putting on a show for one's superiors.
But Martinez, it doesn't seem so good right now.
Martinez? No. Martinez is something else.
How about everywhere else?
Rivachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government, which means it hasn't yet achieved full democracy. But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking.
It's like every time I'm talking to people, I'm choosing option D, none of the above. Is that moralism?
Is this option D usually the most reasonable answer?
Fuck!
It's usually the most boring one.
Yes, everything else is super extreme.
Sounds like you're a moralist indeed, my friend. Welcome. Moralism is all about compromise and achieving the achievable.
Wow, really
It's pragmatic,
tripped into a different
realist,
thing, huh?
and
I like that.
level-headed. An ideology for doers. Are you a doer, my friend? It looks to me like you are.
Seems like I do a lot of alcohol.
Now, enough of this delightful political interlude. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Yeah, the last one I haven't
What's there to say?
done yet.
Sur-la-Clé is a modern, urbanized country that measures very high on the Human Development and Freedom Index. Mostly, though, it's known as the executive heart of EPIS. Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries. Revachol is only one of its many darlings whose progress it supports and cherishes.
What do?
Because a great percentage of Revachol's culture hails from Sur-la-Clé. Its language, its people, its cuisine even. Or at least in the downtown La Delta area.
Jamrock and other parts of the international zone have been mercifully spared of Sur-la-Clé's love for meatballs and mashed potatoes.
Perception, taste. All right, that seems to be everything.
Whatever you wish, officer. Of course.
I love that perception is broken out by
Rigorous
sense when it is like
self-critique.
relevant.
Yeah. All right, what do we got?
Oh yeah, they self.
Here it is. Hard facts from the man you are. You once jerked off in the locker room and were caught. You held a young woman by the arm and kept her in your apartment for 20 minutes against her will. That's right. These are not flights of fancy. These are real deeds, Harry, emerging from the darkness of your past. You tried shooting a fleeing suspect in the foot, but hit him in the pelvis, crippling him for life. And, above all, you let life defeat you. All the gifts your parents gave you, all the love and patience of your friends, you drowned in a neurotoxin. You let misery win, and it will keep on winning till you die, or overcome it.
Seems about right. What do I get?
So failing any check heals you.
And pain threshold has been raised to 6. Failing checks? Oh, only red checks.
Yes.